Man. Look at Christine. She looks so pretty, man, just sitting there. God. Look at her, man. Such a pretty girl. Whew. I don't know what it is, man, but I think the springs are starting to settle in a little bit more, but she looks like she's getting a little bit lower, man. I don't know. But let's wake her up and let's get on the way, man. Man, I am telling you, man, that never, ever gets old, man. Never gets old, man. And the fact that she's even gonna be getting a little bit more nasty and aggressive here when I have to put the headers and everything on, and the actual tune, like the the custom tune, is gonna be more ridiculous, man. So can't wait, man. She already sounds like a monster, as you guys already know. Anyway, man, let's head on the road and then we talk about what we're gonna talk about today, man. Let's go. Alright, man, so what are we going to talk about today, man? So today we're going to talk about, first, as you guys see in the thumbnail pretty much, first initial review of the Diablosport tuner, man. What do I think about it, right? My bad if the sun is kind of in my face or in my eyes. It don't really bother me any because I got it tinted windows, but I can see it kind of reflecting on my face. Anyway, so what do I think about it, man? And the reason why I'm addressing this now or saying it now before I do my full review is because a lot of people are asking me. You get a lot of comments and also IG messages, asking me about the Diablosport tuner, man. They asking me, some of the more common questions are, does it void warranty, and do I feel any difference, basically, right? So that's basically the two main things that everybody wants to hear or at least know, and then there's a couple other things as well, man. So let's go and address the main topics, man. So first thing is first, do I feel a difference with the Diablosport tuner, right? Now, I want to say yes. Is it a significant difference? No. So let me explain, right? I don't know if you guys can hear that through the camera, man, but man, she is crackling and popping right now, man. Christine over here want to be heard. Anyway, I don't know if y'all can hear that, man. I don't know. I'll see the camera, obviously, when I play it back, man. But man, that sounds crazy. Anyway, but so yes, I do feel a difference. No, it doesn't make a significant difference, I guess. So like I said, so why do I say that? And mind you, remember that I haven't got a dyno or anything like that to know exactly what the changes are, but this is strictly judging off the, what do you call it, what's the saying, like the seat of my pants or whatever, basically. So this is my butt dyno. Right? So let me give you straight up, man. I would say, if I were judging it, I would think that it's probably about a 20 horsepower change. So again, not much, but significant enough where you can you can feel it. But let me back up a little bit, man. So let me tell you guys, man. So I think that the Diablosport tuner, most people know, but a lot of people, I think get it confused. So this is not a regular like tune, like if you were to go to like a tune shop and they tuned your car, put it on a dyno, went back and tuned it again, went back, put it back on a dyno, see what it made, and go back and tweak it some more. That's more of like your actual tune where you're gonna get like a lot of your horsepower, because they're tuning the car to your specific specifications, right? Diablosport tuner doesn't do that. So what they do is their product basically literally just enhances what the factory already has. So it just maps your car pretty much. It maps your computer, right? That's pretty much all it does, man. So if you put it in 93 octane or whatever, like I do, right? I'm pretty sure most people with this car, you know, then you just map your car to say, okay, this car is using this gas, and this is the best settings for this car using this type of gas and things like that. That's pretty much it, man. So it just maps your car, maps your computer to make the most out of, you know, out of the factory settings, basically. So again, it's called a canned tune. A canned tune, if you don't know, is basically, like I said, it's like preset tunes. They cannot go in, and you guys see, man, I went to the actual Diablosport. You know, my dude over there, Mike, and Andy over there, the manager, you know, they hooked it up pretty much, and they actually put it on for me, man. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that I didn't, you know, mess anything up myself, because this is my first time I ever had any type of tune or whatever, I guess if you want to call it that, on my car, or any one of my cars. Never had it before, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, I got it done right by the people that do it every single day. So I went to the actual Diablosport, you know, building or place. Like I said, my dude Mike and Andy hooked it up, and like I said, they selected we put the 93 map on it, and that was that. But they cannot go in. I think, like he explained in the video, they cannot go in and custom tune your tuner, right? They cannot go in and custom tune it. So they can only do whatever is preset by Diablo as far as what's best for your car, and that's it. Now, what you can do after that is you can then take this tuner, go to either you could do an email tune, or and there's a couple of reputable companies out there that do email tune. And then there's also, you could go to a local tuner, and if they could work with the Diablo tuner, then they can specifically tune the car to your specifications, man. So everything that you have on your car, if you got anything aftermarket on your car, they will tune all of that stuff and give your car the best settings, and they can ramp everything up and everything else, and then your car really open up at that point. All right, but they can't do that at Diablo. So so now I gotta take this, you know, take the tuner and either get a email tune, or if I might take it to a local shop and do a specific tune for my car and turn everything all the way up, man. So this was basically step one. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, this is the best way you can look at it. This is step one. All right. Now, the second thing, does it void your warranty? I don't know. Now, if it was my best guess, I would say yes. The reason why is not necessarily because of the actual tuner, but because they have to go. So you can do it, like, again, if you watch the video, you can see they do it in basically 3 different ways, right? I believe it was you can unlock your PCM, right? You can send in your PCM, and then they unlock it for you and send it back. Like basic, so you could go to a facility, they can unlock it for you there, or you could send it in and they can unlock it and send it back to you, or you could buy an aftermarket one, and then you have 2. So you have an unlocked PCM, then you have your factory one. Well, I just unlocked my PCM, but either way, no matter how you do it, which way you do those, I'm pretty sure that is the part that mainly voids your warranty, because you're messing with the computer of the car, which, you know what I'm saying, so you're messing with the whole brains of the operation. You're taking it and you're messing with it. So at the end of the day, that is the part that, if any part will void your warranty, it'll be that. The fact that you're taking your you know, the whole, like I said, brains of the operation of your whole car, right? Making your whole car work, and you're manipulating it. So either way, man, so either if you put a new one in, or aftermarket one in, or if you do the one for your car, like your actual factory one, and they unlock it, that's what's going to void your warranty, if anything else. Now me, do I personally, I'm not saying for anybody else out there, man, you know, this is my personal opinion, or my personal whatever I do. I don't necessarily really worry about the warranty. I've never have. I mean, people that have known me, man, for a long time, I've pretty much voided my warranty on almost all of my cars within the first few months. Now, am I getting lucky? Yes, probably. Daytona just passed me on the other side. Am I getting lucky? Probably. You know, knock on wood or whatever, this and that. But at the same time, like I said, luckily at this point, I haven't had any issues with any of my cars really, until they've gotten a little bit older and we wouldn't have had a warranty anyway. So so yeah, man. So I've never really been somebody, one of those guys, been worried about warranty and going back to dealership for whatever reason. And then on top of that, I pretty much do my own service. Only cars of ours that have kept warranty has been my wife's cars, because you know, we don't mod her car or anything like that. And luckily, this has been the only car that we've ever had to go back to the dealership, have been the car that she's driven. Now I'm thinking about it, man, there might be something kind of crazy about that. What you doing, wife, that you over here messing up your car? We gotta go back to dealership. Nah, man, she takes care of cars as well, but I don't know, man. But she's had, her last 2 cars have been Ford Explorers, and both of them, for whatever reason, they gotta go back at some point for warranty issues. So I don't know, man. I'm not no knock on Ford or anything like that. I'm just saying that those have been the only cars that we've ever had to take back for any kind of warranty issues, have been her Ford Explorers. Like I said, she's had 2 in the last couple years. So anyway, man, so would it void your warranty? I would say yes, but like I said, it's up to you on how you want to deal with it, as far as, you know, your tune. So I just wanted to bring that over to you guys, man, because like I said, I know I'm getting a lot of questions on it. You know, and understandable, because you know, this, I got the Trinity 2, man, the T2. So you know, this thing is about $500-something for the you know, just for the tuner itself. And then from there, you know, if you don't put it on yourself, you gotta find somebody to put it on. So it doesn't take a long time, but you know how people are, man. They want to charge your arm and a leg for 20 minutes worth of work. So you know, like I said, again, I got lucky that I knew somebody who worked there, man, old high school friend, and they pretty much hooked me up as far as pricing and everything else. So you know, so they didn't break the bank with me. But I know when it comes to things like that, man, I want to make sure that I take it to a facility, to people to the experts, basically, because I want to make sure. Oh man, if you guys feel I'm like bouncing like a crazy on this damn bridge. Let me get over this bridge, man, because man, I feel like I'm riding a horse. All right, man, I think it's over. All right, man, so yeah, so I like to take it to the experts, man, because I don't want to mess up my car, pretty much. So I know I was talking to a couple people, man. They said, man, you could just do that yourself, or they have done it themselves. Some people here locally, and you know, they didn't have problems. I haven't had any problems with mine. And for whatever reason, man, worst case scenario, if I do have problems, I want to be able to point the finger at somebody to be like, hey, this is messed up, you know, we need to fix it. So, you know, and that's not just Diablo, man, that's anything, man. It's really anything, man. Anything significant, you got to do it motor-wise. Even in my home, I do the same thing. You know, anything significant, man, plumbing-wise or whatever, I call somebody, man. I call the experts, because at the end of the day, if they don't fix it right, and it's not right, then guess what, man? I would call you back and be like, hey, this ain't done right, and y'all need to fix it, man. I grew up with my father, man, trying to always save money and this and that, and try to do projects and all stuff on his own, tear up a whole wall because, you know, there's like pipes leaking or whatever in the background. So he tears up a whole wall, and next thing you know, it'll be 3 months later, and it ain't fixed yet. My bad, Pops, for calling you out. I don't think he watches my videos, man, so don't tell him anything. But anyway, man, but yeah, so, you know, I mean, but it is what it is, man. It literally be 3-4 months later, and the stuff be worse than what it was when he first started, man. Oh, my bad, man. Let me get out this dark area. Yeah, man, so, you know what I said? So like I was saying, maybe 3-4 months later, and, you know, it'd be worse than when it was when it first started. So the next thing you know, you got 6 projects around the house that you ain't done yet. Bathroom, the kitchen, this and that, and all that other stuff, and nothing is done, man. You just got stuff everywhere around the house, man. So I've always said to myself, man, whenever I get old enough, and by the way, same thing with cars, man. He used to do the same thing with cars. We used to always do, and I used to always help him, man. Which you know, it taught me a lot, man. So I could get away, man. I mean, get my way around the car, because I've done a lot. I've done a lot of stuff with him, man. From changing starters to coil packs to, you know, obviously brakes and, you know, oil, and so I could get away, you know, I could get around the car if I really needed to. But man, I just know that, you know, working with him, man, I know the car be apart when I was a teenager. Our car be apart for, you know, a week. Something that should have took 2 days, you know, or a day maybe, a couple hours. Next thing you know, man, maybe 3-4 days later and the car's still apart. Eventually, yeah, we'll get it done, but it's like, dude, so I told myself, man, when I was younger, I was like, man, if I ever get to that, you know, when I get older, man, if I'm blessed enough to be able to afford to have somebody come out and fix something, or take it, you know, take my car somewhere to get it done correctly, that's what I'm gonna do, man. So that's what I do. You know, and my wife, to be honest, man, my wife is not too keen on that. She likes saving money. She likes doing her, you know, do it yourself type of stuff. Because again, her father used to do the same thing. But I told her, man, from the beginning, I was like, look, I grew up with this stuff. I'm not gonna do it. So back to the original point is, that's why I took it over there, man. People are like, man, you could just do that yourself. Cool, I understand that. But I've also heard the horror stories. Like I said, I just listened to it there 2 days ago, and I'm not saying that's the reason, but I know if there was a problem with it, I could go back and point and be like, look, this ain't working, and y'all need to fix it, man. So, because on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Because even some people say, hey, yeah, it did work, but I got a check engine light, I got this and that and the third. I got nothing, man. Look, let me show you guys. So yeah, I'm driving right now, man. But as you guys can see, man, so there goes my tuner, right? Haven't touched it yet. Like I said, this is a preliminary review. You know, just an initial review. I have not touched it. I have not played with the settings. Once we do all the other good stuff, and I'll go back and look at it in the book and all that, then I'll check to see what, you know, if anything that I could change, or if I can make anything better, or whatever the case, man. But when you look at my dash, man, like I said, there is no lights, no nothing. Like nothing on there, man. Only thing that's on there is my traction control, which comes off in the sport mode or track mode, obviously, man. But other than that, man, I got no lights, no check engine, no none of that, man. So I put that in, man. Like I said, I let them put it in, and nothing ever came on. But guess what? If it would have came on, I'm pretty sure we would have troubleshot it right then and there, and called it a day before I even would have left there. I would have been left guessing, having to call everybody, call, you know, Diablo, call customer service, call everybody and be like, hey man, how come I got this and how come I got that? And next thing you know, instead of it being, you know, something that could have been done fixed, or something that could have been fixed quickly, now I'm taking 2 or 3 days trying to fix it. So that's just me. You know, obviously you guys can do as you please, whatever. If you guys do get something of this nature, you know, if you want to put it in yourself, go ahead and do it, man. But like I said, I'm not about that life, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I'm not afraid to admit it. So one other thing, man, I want to say real quick, man. A lot of people also ask me, and I just remembered as I looked at the screen, a lot of people ask me, is it, you know, oh shit, damn, excuse me. Camera's about to fall. All right, man. So a lot of other people always ask me. I got about 2 or 3 questions. Are you having any issues with your screen freeze or anything like that? Nope, haven't had that either, man. It's pretty much been flawless from the time that I put it in. I think I put it in on Thursday. Today is now Tuesday. I've driven 2 hours back from over there, from where I was in Sanford. I drove 2 hours back. And, you know, and I've been obviously daily driving it ever since then, man, and I haven't had any issues whatsoever, man. So, like I said, I don't know, maybe I just get lucky, man. I don't know. So, anyway, so in the first initial review, man, I love it. Like I said, does it have a significant difference? I would say no right now until I get it actual custom tuned. But the can tuned, no. Not a significant difference, but there is a difference enough that you can feel it. At least that's from my my butt doing the you know, doing the dyno part of it. Because like I said, I haven't done it, you know, an actual dyno on it yet to know what the actual difference in numbers are. But so I love it, man. No, it doesn't freeze. No, I haven't had any issues. And does it void your warranty? Probably yes, because you know, you gotta change you gotta unlock your computer, basically, or your PCM. So there you go, man. Hopefully that answers most of you guys' questions, man. If you got any other questions, let me know. I'll put it down, comment down below, man. Or hit me up on IG. You guys know I pretty much respond to every single body. good or bad, man. So, you know, go ahead and hit me up, man. Let me know if you got any more questions. But hopefully that clears up a lot of the confusion and things like that goes on with the Diablosport tournament, man. So, there you go, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell like I always say, man. We got a lot of things coming up with Christine, man, and I'm super excited, you know, for the summer to hit, so we can start on everything. My kids will get out of school so I can actually have more time to do certain things. So, anyway, man, appreciate you guys for checking out the video, man. Again, if you got any question, man, let me know. We'll check you guys out on the next one, man.